I committed so much to the program and gave everything to it that my portfolio turned out so strong. I got hired straight into a senior position coming out of the school with no like formal professional design experience.
Without that step of being in such an intensive, immersive program, I wouldn't have been able to be where I am today.
I can safely say that Miami M.AD School is the reason I've got to be where I'm at today.
M.AD School of Ideas, they taught me all of this. They taught me how to be a great designer. They helped me get my first job, a great job, a sexy Soho office. All of this is true. But what's most important is that M.AD School of Ideas taught me who I am.
It all started at M.AD School of Ideas for me because I learned my voice, that I did not know what I had to say until I started saying it. And after that, you just can't put the cat back in the bag. It was just the beginning of such a long and amazing journey.
They really pushed us to do things that we would kind of go, I don't know how to do this at first, but they were so super supportive and they knew that we could handle it. And that's, like everyone has said, is just really good preparation for agency life, because a lot of times you don't know how to approach the problem. And so they give you those tools to understand, where do I start and how do I figure this out? And then you end up being really proud of yourself once you get there.
It's a bridge. I was coming from literally like a theory-based, advertising type of thing to a more hands-down type of work. On a daily basis, I literally do everything I was taught in school.
Magical things happened over the course of those 2 years. First of all of my teachers were working at agencies I would have given an arm to be at. So I was getting to go to classes every day in these agencies, meet people, get a sense of what the atmosphere was like. It's just it's an opportunity that you would never get otherwise. I knew when I graduated already some shops that weren't going to be right for me versus ones that were, based on these sort of privileged moments I was afforded through the program.
What this program will give you is you will be able to walk into interviews and walk into wherever you end up working. And on day one, you will have that confidence of I have the skills. I learned by doing, and now it's a matter of just taking all that I've learned and making the most of it and putting my best foot forward. And I think to be able to walk into such a niche career with that confidence, it's such an empowering thing.
The most important part is that this leads you to a capital C career. I didn't know what I had in store. I was all right, I'm going to do this 2-year thing or whatever, and we'll see how it goes. And I realized quickly that this is such a legitimate career, that this is advertising. This is where all of the money is from all of the brands in the entire world. And you get to be the slice of pie that is so fun about it. And you get to tell stories and you get to find out who you really are. And you're going to get paid doing it, because the career is really, really damn good.
You get the entire theoretical experience of being in advertising in your first year when you're in school. And then at your second year, you get the actual pragmatic, kind of very well, I guess, the very, detailed experience of it being very practical, which is how we kind of learn how to operate, or how to apply the theories that we've learned in our first year onto, the actual work.
This is the trajectory of my professional life. For most of my life, I'm 38. Up until 36, I didn't make much money. I did a lot of things all around the world, a lot of great experiences, but Miami Ad School really let me become the person I've always been, a creative person with ADHD, and my mind is just always active. And once I graduated, I became an actual professional person with making good money and everything like that.
The school is an amazing experience. You'll learn so much by being there. It definitely changed my life in, being in a place where I was I'm not really loving what's going on, to being looking at where I am at now and being my life is fucking sick. So, if you commit and you give the school everything that you have, then it'll give back. And that's where I'm at now. So I'm extremely happy with where I'm at, and it's all thanks to Hank and the school and the faculty and professors and the program.